figure out what words have been left out. Hoi de epan auto legantis hati Ioannein ton baptistein kai aloi Elian aloi de hati heis ton propheton. So Jesus has just asked the disciples, who do people say that he is? And they are going to reply. And this is a very common construction. It's just the article with de. But you know the article can function as a personal pronoun. So when you see hati de, it means but they. And sometimes the de can be ignored as well. But hoi de means, and they said to him, saying. And then there's a textual question as to whether the hati should be involved or not. But they've left it in a critical text. John the Baptizer, or John the Baptist. Now, interesting question. Why is it accusative? In the previous verse, the word for me is in the accusative. And so the assumption is that Ioannein is agreeing with the case with the me. Who do people say that I am? I is actually in the accusative. So who is I? Well, you're John. And others, Elijah. But others that, now gets really interesting. This is haste, right? And notice that it's nominative. You see the breathing up there? This isn't the preposition. This is the pronoun haste for meaning one. One of the prophets. But there's a couple of things that I really want to point out in this. And first of all, why is this nominative? Well, what happens a lot of time in Greek is that certain words are left out of the sentence. They're assumed, and the words that are left out explain the case of the words that we have. Probably what's going on here is that the idea is, but others say that you are one of the prophets. Now, in that case, you is going to be nominative. It's the subject of the sentence. And so, haste has to be in the nominative because it's a predicate nominative, right? You are one. So that's why it's nominative. The other thing that's interesting is the relationship between one and prophets. Propheton is called a partitive genitive. So in a partitive genitive, the word in the genitive is the larger group, and its head noun is the smaller group. So prophets, there's a lot of prophets, but they think that Jesus is one of the prophets. So this genitive here is called a partitive genitive. So in terms of phrasing, you would put it there, there, and there. And I guess if you wanted to, you could put these under saying. They're saying that John the Baptist, others are saying Elijah, and others are saying that you are one of the prophets. If you really thought it'd be helpful, you could put the, kai aloi or aloi de on its own line, but I don't think it'd be especially helpful in this case. So they said to him, saying, so they responded to him, saying, you could do it that way, that who is Jesus? He's John the Baptist. Others are saying Elijah. But others are saying that understood you are one of the prophets.